So I figure I'm going to go ahead and pamper my face while we talk. So just gonna put some stuff on and some more stuff. Hey guys. So again, I cannot sleep. Trying to see what mask. Oh, why would I do that? So what are these? These are like, I just wanted to do like one full mask. Dang it, they're all, okay. I don't have to wash this off, do I? Oh, I gotta wash my face. All right, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go for a Shiseido sheet. Where is the opening? You need me to get scissors. This is just too much. They're just asking me for too much. They expect me to get scissors? Are y'all kidding me right now? Oh, it rips. I'm sorry. I didn't know. It rips easy. Oh, you make the packaging all bougie. I thought it wasn't going to rip. Ooh. Oh, this is bougie. Oh, I like this. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't have. Now I'm going to want more. Dang it. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, this is a. I found my new favorite mask. Ooh, this just. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. There's some stuff we need to talk about. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I hope this doesn't fully cover my eyes because that's just going to suck. Hold on, guys. Okay. That's some shit, you guys. My forehead is so fucking big. That's just sad. Do you see how much? I need scissors. Hold on. The fuck? My forehead is too big. All right, we'll talk about stuff. Let me just get myself situated. All right, my nose is hella small. My forehead's hella big. This is not a one mask fits all scenario. Y'all, we can just talk like this. So there's a lot of things going on in the world that are just crazy right now. I can't see your guys' comments. Hold on. So there's just a lot of things going on in the world that is just crazy. It's this mask. Shiseido. I've become a total Shiseido whore. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Got myself into a circuit. I'm buying more of these masks. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're gonna have to like alternate. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to multitask all at once. Trying to multitask. Hold on. Ooh. Oh my god. Mhm. So anyways, I just totally am at a loss for words with what I'm witnessing, humanity doing to itself. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know if other people recognize. No, I'm taking turns because I feel very weird having just both eyes covered, so I'm taking turns. But, it's just been crazy, like, seeing the way everything basically just exploded, like, literally exploded. Everybody that I'm seeing in videos is crazy, and for someone like me to call you crazy, I mean, do you not see me? And I think you're crazy, that tells you something. That definitely tells you something. Um, it tells you something. If someone like me considers something crazy and I'm the one that's like, "No, that's not crazy at all." There's just some shit going on. Like, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. Um, it's one thing to hear stuff, and it's a whole 'nother thing to see, like, videos of stuff going on. So, one of the things sorry. Talk about multitasking. So, one of the videos that I saw today that really, really got to me was a video. Someone felt it was someone felt it was appropriate to bring their child to one of the bigger city protests. Their child. So the video, what I saw in the video, the reason I'm all huffing and puffing underneath this mask, this child got sprayed in the face with mace. And they're like, you need to hold that cop accountable. No, you need to hold that parent accountable. Just like that cop has to be held accountable, that parent endangered that child. So I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? You know, it's one thing. It's one thing to take a child to a very peaceful, very, very peaceful gathering to show them how, you should exercise your voice. You should use your voice, use your voice responsibly. But it's another to bring a child out into this craziness. Y'all, this poor child, uh, she got sprayed in the face with mace, and then because they were ready, they someone came from the back and poured milk down her face, like practically drowning her. Y'all are I'm trying to control myself because I'm trying to preserve my face. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mhm. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is just so crazy. I saw footage of people getting run over and they're angry. Really? You're angry that you got run over when you and your little homies have trapped a car and you're smashing in the windows with them in the car? I'm just saying. Um, 2, 3, is this your first time joining me for a live stream? Is this your first time? I see your comment there. Jumped hard, small, funny. This is your first time joining me? Hold on 1 second. My window. My browser window. Oh, there we go. So it's also your last time. There you go. So can someone explain to me what Antifa is? I've been living under a rock and I've been purposely trying not to follow anything, but now I'm curious. I don't want to look it up myself, simply because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Oh, I also saw footage of stacks of bricks, and the protesters were being guided to go that way, and they were like, are you sure about that? I don't know what it is. I don't think I want to know, to be honest. No, the violence is not genuine. Yep. The violence is not genuine. I really like this mask. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really like this mask. If I knew that there was this action, I totally would just have done this and not gone live. But it was too late. I already started the live, and then I realized this feels so good. So with my eyes closed hold on. I have another 3 minutes. So 3 minutes. I'm just gonna talk, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. So I feel like what's going on with the world is that all of us have been angry for so long for one reason or another. We have felt very jilted. We have felt very cheated in so many different ways, and then we were forced to sit at home. We were forced to give up our livelihood. We were forced to this, forced to that, forced to. And now, what's going on is that we have a legitimate reason to be pissed as a nation. We have a very legitimate reason. And, you know, if you look at history, a lot of other protests that were peaceful, and they would bring in, bus in individuals who, I don't know if they got paid or if they just wanted in on the action, or if it was because they had differing beliefs, but they would be brought in and they would cause chaos. And, of course, the peaceful protesters, it's hard to remain very calm and peaceful when you're in the face of like so much aggression. Like, I'm pretty much a peaceful person, but if you're going to get up in my face and get real loud and real aggressive, my energy will mirror that. And so that's kind of what's being done. People are very much being played to get them to behave in ways that they probably weren't initially planning to do. And then we have a lot of the really young teens, early 20s. And for those of us who are much older than that, I'm sure you remember what it was like being that age, where you really, you felt like F it. You had something to prove, like you had to be the baddest, you had to be this, and you had to be that. And it's kind of like a case of that, where these people are so eager to prove things. And it's ugly. What's going on right now is ugly. It's been more than 10 minutes, but I just really don't want to take this off. It feels so good. I better take it off. Can you reuse this? Can you use this twice? I'm gonna go to sleep with this shit on. Hold on, guys. I think I think I'm probably gonna regret falling in love with this mask. Let me rephrase that. I think my husband's gonna regret me falling in love with this mask. All right. All right, little buddy, go back to your bed. Bottom mask. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we look at that skin. What's up, boo? Okay. You go back into your bed as well. Now, I'm going to put that. So I think that's what's going on. Honestly, I think our young adults are totally being played. People are being pit against each other. And it's really I mean, if you want to call it a spiritual war, you can, but that's not all that it is. Because obviously it's taking place as well here on the earth plane. See, that's a problem. That's one of the issues, is that some of us who are really deep into like the spiritual stuff, we want to simplify it into nice little boxes, and what's going on right now does not fit into nice little boxes. It creates further division when we don't allow ourselves to see it for what it is. This is a multi-level, multi-dimensional thing that's going on. It is the period of awakening for humanity. This is the true awakening. People think that awakening is like suddenly you hear the voice of God and everything is peaceful and calm and quiet. And it's not. It's not. If it's a true awakening, it's not like that at all. You get dropped into a big ass bowl of caca. You suddenly have this awareness. It's an awareness that, holy shit, this world has been run like shit for so long. How did I not realize this? How did I not? Why didn't I stop this sooner? And the truth of a spiritual awakening is there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of just flat out pain once you actually allow yourself to see what's going on in the world. It's a very painful thing. Hold on, guys. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, that's part of the problem, is that those who think those who think, what the fuck is on my nose? Those who think that they know what this is about and that this is simply one thing. This is so many different layers and levels. I can't even begin to explain it or fully comprehend it. I just understand this is way beyond what most people even realize. It's not just a race war. Okay. That's one layer of it. Race. Another layer of it is gender. Another layer of it is I'm just slathering all kind of shit on my face. I haven't done this in forever. Another layer of it is a spiritual thing. Another layer of it is socioeconomic. Another layer is region. It's just so many things layered one over the other. And for any of us to think that we fully know um, what this is and where it's leading. I don't think we all know that. I think even the people who, hold on, guys. All right. I think even the people who are orchestrating this, they're hoping that it continues going in the direction they're encouraging it to go into. But I don't think that's going to happen either. If we're going to really be honest, I think probably at the 10th hour, 11th hour, well, knowing how humanity is, probably the 11th hour and 59th minute. So serious. Probably what's going to happen is that's when people are going to finally understand you've been played. We all been played. Every single last one of us has been played. Um, now, I do believe that there is a viral thing going on. Is it at the gravity that they're trying to say? No, I don't think so. I think just like with the flu, people who have comorbidities, people who have immune dysfunction or impairment are definitely more at risk. Immunity is built through exposure. That's how it is. Immunity, true immunity, is built through exposure. And if we're looking at the process of other countries, I do believe that Canada, of all places, and maybe this is me stereotyping, I could have sworn Canada was peaceful as fuck. I'm not joking. I could have sworn, Canada was known to be peaceful. And I just recently saw an article. I didn't click on it. I didn't want to see the details because fuck that shit. I'm not going to waste my time on that. But it was something about how they are now going to mandate vaccines. So I am not a Trump hater, but I'm also not a supporter. Um, I become very wary of things where the people are so trusting. Like he said he's going to do this and he will. He's going to save us. I don't think so. I don't know that a president has that kind of power. If we're really going to be honest, let me massage my thyroid. If we're really going to be honest, I don't think a president really, I don't think a president can really do things like that, to be honest. I'm not into geopolitics. I'm not into politics, period. Um, but I think from what I've seen, presidents kind of just do what uh, presidents kind of just do what the people behind the scenes instruct them to do, you know? And what if, and this is just like a hypothetical thing, what if he's saying all these things just like how they were telling us? And I'm hoping that it's just taking a while for the information to come out, but how they were saying that part of the reason why we had to be in lockdown was because they're rescuing children from underground bunkers. The whole like I don't know. I don't want to use the terms because I don't want to get fucked with this channel. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. I don't know. He was talking about that so much, and it's just like a massager. It's getting rid of my edema. But part of my problem is that I have never heard of a president that's actually in control. The one president that I think was actually going to try and do something for the people and stuff was assassinated. Yikes. Um, um, The hell was it? Kennedy. Kennedy. There's a lot of information that people have talked about for years about how he was going to expose this and that. That's why he was assassinated. Yeah, that's what I think, to be honest, Divine. All the tests to check the level of control of humanity. A lot of testing going on. Ooh, 71% at 144, 35, 8. Wow. Hold on. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Yep, power corrupts people who are not strong enough to be centered. That sucks. That's sorry, I'm trying to hold on. Okay. So, yeah, I think a lot of the stuff that's going on is really to test how far things can be pushed. Um, well, Oogie! You guys, Boogie Oogie gave me this. She made this. Her energy is fucking amazing, girl. I had to take it off during the so not Sunday. It wasn't Sunday. It was Saturday. I had to take it off during the tea party because this shit was gonna put me to sleep. I was like, oh my god, this feels so good. Oh, this is a handmade bracelet. She made it for me. Super duper quality crystal beads. And oh my god, the earrings. Girl, did I ever mention something about Petersite? Because I have a huge fixation with it. Boogie, put your address, your link. I believe she does sell them. She has a shop. There's the link. I love them. I wear them like this, girl. You have no idea. I was doing weird shit with them. They feel so good. They seriously feel so good. So Petersite is very special to me. My really good friend was showing me some Petersite pendants that she got, and I was like, oh, "What is that?" And then she ended up giving it to me. And if you look, where is it now? And this is the pendant, and then the back. I was just like, "What?" But there's just something about this stone that it's I don't know, man, it affects me tremendously. It affects me tremendously. Like sometimes um you'll see me doing energy work and and I'll be like overloaded with energy and you guys will see me reaching for things. This is one of the things I reach for. This is totally one of the things I reach for. So I love Petersite. But yeah, it definitely does amazing things. You and all the other stones that you picked. Oh my god. Those are all significant to me. I was like, how the hell does she know this? Seriously. And I was telling her, like, it's really hard for me. She said my wrist is average. I was like, girl, how dare you call me average? It's very hard for me to find a bracelet, any type of bracelet where it could look, okay, that's perfect. And it doesn't feel tight. Now, any other kind of bracelet, this is why I don't wear bracelets like crystal bracelets because I look like a child wearing her mother's stuff. Any other bracelet is like this on me. I'm like, that's bullshit. I have to be like this the whole time. I don't think so. Usually I'm like, let me take this shit off. I get all like offended that it's not made to my wrist size. So, like, no joke, I was super surprised that it fit me this well. It's almost like, girl, did you measure my wrist while I was sleeping? It's almost like you measured my wrist. You have no idea. I was so shocked. I was like, what the fuck? First, I put it on and I was expecting it to not fit me right. That's just how bracelets are. And I put it on. I was like, look, honey. I was showing my husband. I was like, you like it? You like it? And I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, they fit me. Even he was shocked. Even he was shocked. But going back to the thing that we were talking, what were we even talking about? I'm all caught up in, girl. I cannot focus. It's so much energy. Do you charge them before you send them out? Gosh. These are so effing gorgeous. Hmm. This is Apatite, right? I know you had put um I know you had put the oh, I don't have it up here. Oh, you saged them? Nice. So that was one of the first stones that I really noticed. Um, Actually, these three together are pretty important. Pretty important. I love how you paired them. Ooh, that's pretty too. But apatite is, I don't know, it's just such a special stone to me. I'll show you guys something. Hold on. When I saw that, I was like, oh, she even has it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just. Oh, I almost knocked over the light. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys something. All right, I'm going to undress the man. This is the man. Actually, his name is Daddy. The Daddy. Hold on. I don't want to rip him. Hold on, guys. He has like layer after layer. So this right here is the Daddy. This is raw apatite. Yeah, I love apatite. I do. And then, oh, I didn't put it on here. I have apatite beads too. Well, I had. I don't have anymore. But yeah, lots of apatite on this one. Bottom too. So let me go right here. I love apatite so much. I love the bracelets though. Thank you so much, Boogie. I I have to see how long I can wear the earrings. I love those earrings, dude. Did you wrapped it yourself, right? They're so cute. Um, oh, for the profile picture, you would have to do it through Google, through your Google email. Let's see. She said it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Essential oils like on, lava rocks. I still have my face is super oily, dude. Let me just there you go. Super oily face, my god. Um, yeah, you guys, add Boogie. She's on IG as what was it? Lex, Jewelry Designs with an S? Hold on. Lex underscore jewelry underscore designs on IG. Um, all right. So, what do you guys think we should do? You guys think we should do some sort of like group um super moisturized? You guys think we should do some sort of group energy thing to I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like we should just let this ride. That sucks. But honestly, at what point will we yeah, no, you're out. I find that very disrespectful to use a dead man's name. That's just not funny. But yeah, I think we just wait for cleanup because at what point do people make this type of human rights violation? This is not a race thing. This is a human rights violation. This was done to a human man. Um, yes, there are race components involved, but we have to stop allowing ourselves to be divided by race. We have to. This is a human rights violation. These are crimes against humanity. Every single time we identify it as a specific race issue, then everyone else is like, oh, it's because of them. That's their problem. It's not their problem. This is our problem. That is one of our brothers who was murdered. You know, we have to really just figure out a way for people to understand. And I'm not for violence. I'm not for destruction of property. I'm not for all of the crazy shit people are doing right now. But at the same time, what some do for evil, God allows for good, right? That's the most cliche saying, but it's so true, though. It's so true. Yes, Boogie, I 100% feel that it was premeditated, that it was calculated. How come all over the world, all of a sudden, everyone's rioting for different reasons? This is not just for Mr. Floyd. Even the Philippines is rioting. What the fuck? Filipinos don't riot. At least in the country, they don't riot. They don't do that kind of stuff. You have to be obedient. You have to be subservient. If you don't play by the rules, you're shunned. You know, I know, even Iran. What the ah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like this is what's going on is what's going on is that things start as peaceful protests, and then you bring in people who don't care about peace. They're not there to protest. They're there to instigate mayhem. Where is oh, it's back here. They're there to instigate mayhem, and that's what they do. And when an environment is so emotionally charged, you bring in someone who initiates that type of behavior, a lot of people will follow suit. A lot of people follow suit. And man, I guess it's the only way for everyone to get involved in a rebalancing, you know? It is mob mentality. It's crazy. It's so crazy because like I just saw this video, a store owner, I think it was in Texas, a store owner was trying to protect his little shop with a sword. With a sword. Like, and then he was beat. I think he's in critical conditions, what I heard. Um, it's ugly. Yep, we have to go through the tower for the rebirth. I think we do. I think we do. Avoid the facts. Make it about oh, beat me to it. Not too sure if that was sarcasm. If it was, your sarcasm font was malfunctioning. In any case, we've removed you, so that way you can go fix your sarcasm font. By the way, your sense of humor sucks. Yeah, I have an amazing sense of humor. I think most things are funny, and it's sad that I didn't think that was funny. I'm not even laughing at your joke, I'm laughing at your stupidity. Yeah, see, there you go. Tit for tat. So, yeah, I definitely feel like it's all instigated. I definitely like, I was watching, one of the first press meetings for after everything happened, and their mayor was Frey or whatever, Freya. Man, oh man. I've never seen so much brown nosing, like, I was just like, "What the fuck is this about?" He kept emphasizing, um, that this is, like, I don't know, it pissed me off because it's like he kept emphasizing that this is an issue for the Black community, that it's the Black community that lost someone. What about the poor Black mother? Like, this is a human being. This is a human being. Don't partition it and make it just from for one group, this poor little group. I don't think so. This man was a part of humanity. The totality of humanity is being treated like this. And granted, there's a lot more, there is far more footage of things, really, really heinous things being done to people in the Black community, but don't separate it. Don't separate it. It could have been any of us. It could have been any of our sons, our brothers, our fathers, our uncles, our grandfathers. It could have been any of them, you know? And I think that's the thing that's most frustrating when people who have such a love, they fall into that just that matrix of, we have to focus on supporting the Black people. And I'm all for supporting everyone. I'm all for supporting everyone. It's just that when you begin to put labels, again, you fall into that trap of it's that community, it's that group. It's because that group's always having a problem. And it's not. Every group has a problem, but that's the only group we keep fixating on. We keep creating a narrative for that we keep like trying to perpetuate this visual, this image, that a Black man is nothing but, I don't know. this whole narrative is fucking insane to me. But it's like people are believing it. Why? Because this is all you ever listen to. That's why. If you consistently are told this type of person is a savage, this type of person is ghetto, all of these trigger terms that we've reserved just for the Black community, that's fucked up. That's seriously fucked up because I know quite a few ghetto ass Asians. I know quite a few ghetto ass white people, quite a few ghetto ass men. The ghetto ness goes through all the races, yet we reserve these really ugly, stigmatized terms and concepts for that specific. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And now it's time for us to really just remove all of that. There are people in the human group that sometimes behave badly. It's not just one race. It's really not. And when we begin to remove that, it really shows. It really, really shows that what we have going on is a storyline that we really aren't part of. We have to let that go. And just like you guys have seen, there's already oh, that's it? 2 people? Y'all are slacking. Y'all are slacking. You too busy protesting. Y'all are slacking. Anyways, not you guys, the trolls. Maybe all the trolls went to the protests. But there will be people who will try and trigger you. There will be people who will try and convince you of this need for that separation. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have plenty of friends with extra melanin in their skin. They are no different from me. I am no different from them. And it's this programming we have to undo. Because for how long have we witnessed people being brutalized? How long? How long? And even as a child, I would hear and I would get so upset because people would be like, "Oh, because Black people." What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? Because a man was fucking beat. I remember, um, I remember some people were talking about it when we went to church, and that's what I heard. I was like, "Wow, wow," and I was just shocked. I even as a child, I was shocked. Like, what the fuck? Did y'all really just say that in God's house? What the fuck is wrong with you people? It's been too long. It's been far too long. See that okay, hold on. I want to define race. Maybe that's interesting. We use race as a way to group categorize human beings, right? But when you see the definition, just look up define race. A competition between runners, horses, vehicles, boats. Oh my gosh. Compete with another or others to see who's fastest at a set course or achieving an objective. uh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? So we're talking about competitors. That's why. Even from the word, we're programmed. Let's see what the origins of the word. Mm. Mhm. Ras. It's Old Norse. Old Norse, and then it got converted to race for Northern English. Hmm, interesting. Very interesting. If you look at the titles or Divine Spark titles or titties? Which one is it? Um, let's see, what else are you guys? We are spirits in a body. Yep. It's just hard for people to understand how far, how long this type of it's like a game of division. Pit one team against the other, see who wins. None. No one does. It reminds me of I'm not too big on MMA, but it reminds me of some debates that were going on regarding MMA because it's like what multi-billion dollar company or industry or I don't know. It's a shit ton of money. Okay, it's a shit ton of money that goes into the MMA industry, and you have these fighters who, most of them come from very meager beginnings, and they work so hard to get to a level where they can compete. And what do they really get from that? Chump change compared to what the industry is getting. Chump change. And that's actually what's going on right now. It's like we're in one big ass MMA fight and we think someone's going to win. No, none of us win. None of us. You get thrown crumbs like what, a stimulus check? Let's talk about this Nasara Jasara. Like, can we just talk about that really quick? What is that about? Can you guys explain that to me? Um, aside from the concept of someone is just going to go ahead and release all of these funds, and we're suddenly all going to get something like 200,000 a month. Can someone explain that to me? Because it's crazy. Do any of you believe in the Nisara Jasara? That whole concept of it's a new age concept, I think. That it just cracks me up. It's this concept that something about aliens are working really hard on our behalf, and they are I don't fucking know. Hold on, let me look it up. Okay, so I know it's like some bill, something that all these countries agreed to, some sort of economic something. Um, hold on. National Economic Security and Recovery Act. Um, is part of a global reset. Okay. The point of a global currency reset is to allow countries to trade among each other. But the US dollar was gold backed after his speech. It was fiat, meaning it was only worth the paper it was printed on. Nothing backed it, just government fiat, a decree. So they're seeking a global currency reset. Now, maybe, no, I'm not installing any updates, motherfucker. Bother someone else. So, basically, I'm very, very skittish with anything and anyone. I don't just blindly trust. You got to prove yourself to me. I don't think so. And anytime I hear plans about something that involves the entire world, the globe, to agree, that's a one world order. Do you guys see that? That's a one world order. I have a big problem with that. Do you guys have a problem with that? I mean, the world's gonna become one. We're all gonna have the same currency. If we have the same currency, because each nation has its own currency, would we be a global nation? And some people might be like, well, you were just talking about reunification and coming together and being one as humans. But when you start, I don't think I trust you. I don't think I'm okay with that. You keep your 200,000 a month. I'm good where I'm at. I'm good. I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to feed my kids. We got a simple life, but it's good. We're happy. We're happy. Um, so, and here's another concept. Now, if everyone gets $200,000 a month, because this is what I heard, um, so right now, let's say most people on average get between like 3,000, 4,000 a month average. Well, let's look that up. Average monthly salary in the US. Okay. Oh, I was pretty close. So let's see. Um, okay, yeah. So the numbers haven't changed much, but in 2017, the median monthly salary was $3,714. Okay. So you go from that amount to 200,000, then that would devalue everything. That would devalue everything. So you're getting 200,000 a month. So your rent, that's maybe $1,200, $1,500 will probably be 20,000 a month. Woo! Living in the same amount of space. You know, if you had 500 square feet, like in San Francisco, fucking crazy rent. I don't even know what it's at now, but I remember when I was still in California, it was something like, I don't know, $1 million for a hole in the wall. Like, what the fuck? No, it's just really expensive. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, what? That's crazy. I could never live in San Francisco. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I feel like humanity in general is being led on so many wild goose chases. It's just fucking excuse and distraction after excuse and a distraction. Bellanova, like, what is the rate? It's fucking crazy in San Francisco. I remember we were looking to buy a house, like a small starter home in California. And it wasn't even in San Francisco. It was in Hayward. And I was like, this is bullshit. They wanted something like 300, 400,000. No, 300,000 for like, I think it was 600 square feet. I think that's what it was. And I was like, that's crazy. We can't even fit a couch in here. And we had a kid already. So it was great. We were like, no, we're good. The global currency is, for the most part, the US dollar or Chinese. China is even rolling out a new digital currency. Mm. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't keep track of any of that. I don't know what's what. Wages go up, costs to employer go up, so prices and rents go up. Yep, everything goes up. Food goes up, utilities go up, everything, everything. Doesn't it sound strange? Oh my gosh. For a room is 4,000. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like, here's your shoebox, which you can't even fit 1 foot. That's going to be 1,500 a month. Like, fuck. Yeah, no, it's crazy expensive in San Francisco. Crazy expensive. I could never live there. That is fucking crazy to me. If I'm gonna pay you 3 grand a month, that shit better be palatial. Yeah, I'm frugal. I don't care. um, because there's so much work in San Francisco, And of course, the city atmosphere and stuff. If you can afford it, girl, by all means. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't. I definitely. Well, the pay in San Francisco tends to be much more than other places in the country. So when I was with my mom in the hospital in Colorado, um, my mama, she starts asking the nurse what her salary is. I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. She goes, No, no, I'm talking to her. And she's looking at the nurse straight in the eyes. What do you make a month? I was like, what the fuck? And so the girl, the nurse shares with us that the average starting salary for a nurse in Colorado is something like 25,000, 25K a year. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Are you kidding me? That's fucking nothing for nursing. And my mom goes, "Oh, you should move to California." I was like, "You can't tell her to move. You just fucking asked her salary, and then now you're telling her to move." Because let me tell you, I think the average starting pay for nurses in California right now is on like I want to say like $70 an hour plus night shift differential, which adds on like I don't know another $100 an hour. Fucking crazy. But yeah, that's a huge difference. Huge difference. Um, that's it. Er Eric, is that correct? I'm like, "That's it? We gonna move to to Dallas." No, seriously, is that current pricing? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. I don't know, we might just beg the owner of this farm to be like, "Please, let us just buy this farm because 'cause I'm fucking sick of moving." I'm done packing shit. I promise you guys. It's whatever it is. Yeah, no. If we have to move again, I'm leaving all our shit. I'm gonna tell the kids we start over fresh, kids. Leave all the stuff. Leave, leave everything. Leave everything. We'll buy you new clothes. Everything. Fuck it. New furniture, new clothes. We'll buy new attitudes. I'm y'all. We have perfected moving. Okay. We perfected moving. And I say this because what we do now is like this last move, I'll tell you guys how that went. For me personally, what I do is I take each item, wipe it off, wrap it real good, and then, organize it. Like these are all the facial toiletries that goes in a little box, and then you have the other type of toiletries which you can put in the big box, and you put the little box in the big box, and then you label everything, and everything's fucking organized, right? Organized. And then here comes my husband. If it's within reach, it don't matter what the fuck it is. That shit's going in a box, and then he's just gonna put room on the side. I was like, "No, what are you doing?" He goes, "What? We need to get it done." I can't say anything because he's the one moving everything. Girl, she said it. She really said it. Well, no, only for moving. That's where he's messy. That's only where he's like in real life. He, it's just- I'm just gonna leave it at that. He's not messy. No, he's not messy. Not in real life. But yeah, this the shit he does. Last time we moved to the last house,